Hello, welcome to Encore. I'm George.
I'm Hudson.
He's Zach. He's Zach. He's Zach.
I'm a guest reviewer for this one, I suppose, because I come along to the movie.
And we just saw Men in Black 3.
Oh, we should have all done like M.I.B.
Oh, you want to do it now?
No! It's ruined, George, and you ruined the thought in my head.
Okay, cool. So, Men in Black 3. Where should we start with this movie?
Well, of course, it's the third movie, and I think the final movie, unless George's weird theories are correct.
Apparently, they're mixing Ghostbusters and Men in Black for a sequel.
It's a rumor I heard.
Yeah, rumors on the internet. Yeah,
it wasn't on the internet. It was on TV.
Oh no!
Oh no! What channel? This better be sci-fi.
It's either G4 or it was CHCH. I can't remember.
Oh, it's probably CHCH. So they're always full of crap. But anyway,
but that's what we're talking about.
Today we're talking about Men in Black 3. Time Travel, the movie with Men in Black, with Will Smith.
I think I can speak for all of us. When we heard that there was a third one and it was going to involve time travel, we were like, oh, this isn't going to be all.
It was going to be a groan fest, we all thought. Or maybe it was either going to be a groan fest or really good.
And thankfully it was
pretty
closer
good.
On the it was better than what I think any of us thought.
Spectrum, yeah. Sad that Rip Torn isn't in it. He dies. Like, you don't even... It's just Rip Torn, the guy who plays Zed.
Also that dog.
See, again, I suppose I had a different experience with the movie itself, because I haven't seen any of the Men in Black movies besides
I haven't seen
that
them
one.
for such a long time.
I rewatched the first one.
I know Will Smith is in it, and he's busy being Will Smith pretty much the whole time.
Actually, it was at the height of Will Smith mania.
Yeah, exactly.
And it was actually, he's pretty funny. He's a good comedic actor.
Besides the Wild Wild West, I mean, like
just that didn't happen. That's Men in Black in the past. With who's in that? I don't even care. What's that? Is it dust?
Doesn't matter.
Your hand's really dusty. I thought you just touched your floor.
No. What?
I like how we're diverting away from talking about.
So Men in Black 3 starts off with Will Smith figuring out that
it starts off with Jay. With J and K, and they're doing their usual thing. Actually, no, it doesn't start.
They're joking about JK.
No, they are doing their usual thing.
It actually starts off on the moon. It starts off.
It does start off on the moon
with this guy called Boris.
Boris the animal.
Boris the animal.
But he hates being called that. Don't call him that.
Yeah.
And he doesn't want everyone talking about his arm missing. So, anyways, he escapes from this prison that is on the moon.
I have some problems with how he escaped. Why would they let him give letters if he's one of the most dangerous criminals ever? And the reason they built that moon base was around him. Yet they let him get letters, and 40 years they give him one visit. It just doesn't make any sense.
It was the worst prison ever. It's like they're not even well prepared for a criminal to escape. They looks like a cake. They let this
looks like some kind of cake. I don't know. Organic material. That could be anything, sir.
I love that's what that says. It says organic matter, and it's like, oh no, yeah, that's fine. Could be nothing in that's organic that could possibly be of any harm.
Small aliens? That doesn't even exist. Let's just more frosting.
Yeah, we're just in a prison on the moon. Jeez, what could go wrong, guys?
And he wants to cut the cake with his finger?
That made no sense.
He's cut the cake, and he's like, ah! What are these the most incompetent people you can... That's what you get when you, raise people on the moon.
So he escapes, and he plans on going back in time
to kill Tommy Lee Jones, who plays K.
K. Because K originally imprisoned him and also got his arm blown off.
So the whole movie takes place where it's like, ooh, I like chocolate milk. Oh no, that must mean there's a time wreck thingy for jig. Oh god, let's go back in time. Let's get high. There's some random comedic actor we're not going to hear about in 3 months. And everybody's happy. And then you're in 75? 85? 75?
69.
69 or 65?
No, 69.
69.
Well, it was when the...
Okay, so...
We skipped over that really quickly, but I think that...
what happens is Kay vanishes because he does get killed in the past and all that stuff. And only Jay seems to remember him, and he starts drinking chocolate milk because apparently that's a side effect of time rip. And so he gets sent back in time, and he goes back in time, and he has to find him. He finds him, and basically the rest of the movie is spent with younger Kay and Will Smith, Jay, going out, getting rid of Boris.
And actually, they meet one of the best characters that I've ever seen in Men in Black series is Griffith.
Yes, that I gotta admit,
That wasn't too bad, I must admit.
It was really fun because he was so like innocent in the whole thing, yet he knew everything.
it supported this possible world theory. I love that kind of stuff. I'm very philosophical in that sense.
But yeah.
Well, I just heard rumbling.
It's like somebody comes down the stairs. Oh, wrong house. Runs back up. But
Upstairs, there's like a rip through the townhouse wall.
I was just adding a new section. I didn't know there was other houses.
Oh god. But so everything turns out good, and yeah.
Everyone's happy forever. So what exactly did we think of the movie as a whole?
One of the things I really liked about this movie is it takes this cliched idea of time travel, which we've seen multiple times in movies, and
we're gonna
it
see a
really
shit
has
ton
fun with it. It actually makes fun of how other movies do
It's
this.
actually, I think
and
this is the start of another line of time travel movies, because what's coming out soon is also Looper, which is a big time travel. You haven't heard of this?
No.
It's
It's a movie about I'll tell you about it after. Just remind me, because I don't want to talk about it when we're talking about another movie. But it
has fun with it.
I felt it was a good closure for the whole Men in Black thing, because I recently watched the first one and it felt in the same style. You know, I really would have loved to see more done with the like masks and stuff. There was a lot of masks when you were in the Men in Black station. Like it wasn't all like 3D, or maybe it was, and I couldn't tell CGI.
Well, the one thing I really liked about the movie, and this was probably my favorite part of at least the continuity of, or parody continuity of the series at least. In the 1969 Men in Black base, I don't know what it's called. All of the aliens in it are wearing like 1960s alien outfits. Like it's just really, really glittery stuff. Like most of them don't even have their face painted. They're just people
it makes fun of it.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I would have liked to see this movie do? It would have been more gimmicky, but it would have opened up for more comedic things. They did a lot of things where it was like, oh, Lady Gaga's an alien, and you ever see that? Like, and there's like you see like Tim Burton like walking around the screen, and like Richard Nixon like bowling, and you're like. Yeah, but I would have liked, like, they met with Andy Warhol, who turns out to be an agent with them. I would have loved
wasn't he played by Bill Hader, too? I think he was played by Bill Hader, which I really liked.
Yeah, I would have loved if they had met more 1969 figureheads and stuff. Like, I really liked what they did with Andy Warhol, but I felt like, at sometimes they were just, like, rushing through the story.
It's true. They didn't take the time to kind of really explore the
movie's
areas
only
they were
like
in.
an hour and 45 minutes.
I would have sat through another, like, a 2-hour movie.
I was enjoying it.
It felt snappy, it felt fresh, and should we ruin like the whole time thing?
No. Go see the movie if you kind of want to.
Yeah.
What I will say is that it does wrap up really nicely.
Well, you haven't seen the other two, but it does wrap up really nicely. You get a good feel for the whole thing. I would have liked. Like, what you were gonna say?
I was gonna say, I think the only other problem is this doesn't focus so much on the aliens as it usually does in the other movies. Mm-hmm. This one focuses a lot more on Will Smith and the young Kay, who I don't even know who he's played by.
Josh Brolin, I think.
The guy
I think
who
I just played Bush.
He did look like him. You know what? We saw more dead aliens than alive.
Yeah. True. Which is very unfortunate, because one of the things I could always remember about the other two is how well made these aliens were. Even if some of them were more CGI'd, there's a lot more. It just, they usually look good, and here it's just like glossed over, like, oh, there's an alien, bye.
No, you got to meet with some aliens, but I would have liked if they had brought back some more classic things. Like they had like a picture of the dog that talked, and there was even more reference to it, because if you saw like on the sideshow when there's a part where Jay gets pulled over by cops, which is really funny. It's actually a really funny part about racism, but on the billboard you saw the dog, the little bulldog that can talk.
What happened? Did he die in the second one or something?
I don't know. I just don't.
It was weird.
You know what I think? I don't. He might have died in the second one, because there was also a picture of him and Jay's. I haven't seen the second one forever. It's on my computer. I'll probably watch it. But it's I felt it was really good. They did a lot of interesting things, and I loved what they did with jetpacks. It seemed way more realistic. Like it was just like, yeah, it would be a giant engine.
and they have fun with it. You know, Griff's like, oh, good, this wasn't the one where we explode.
Those jokes were kind of predictable, but at the same time, they're kind of like lovable at the same time.
They're lovable, and it makes sense. I never was bored. I wasn't like, oh shit, he made another one of these jokes. It was fun.
They didn't overdo the old Griffith thing.
Yeah. As far as my take on the movie, I thought it was okay. Like I wasn't really super engaged or super anything really. I thought it was good, but that's probably where my praise for the movie ends. I thought for the most part it progressed pretty predictably, and it was a bit generic, and the whole like building up, oh, there's going to be this great death, and like with like because they kept hinting towards that. Like
there's always got to be death.
Like
I didn't see it coming. I didn't see what exactly happened coming.
I thought it was kind of disappointing. I would have liked to see them. I mean, again, I'm not connected to the characters in that sort of nostalgia I've seen the other movies sort of way, so I can't like empathize in that way. But I thought it would have been cool if they like killed off Jay or something like that.
That's what I thought. I was like, are they going to really do it?
Are they going to kill Will Smith? Are they going to kill the Fresh Prince?
That's
Fresh Prince of 1969.
But like,
you know what would have been funny? If he like driving through Bel Air.
I'll smell you later, and then friggin' what's his name? Boris just.
Yeah, I liked the little things, though. He had the whole time jump thing, and there was a couple times where it's like, well, why didn't you just use it? You were like in the bowling alley. Why didn't you just put it back? Like you can just put it back like an hour.
Well, no, because you have to actually jump off a certain height in order for it to work.
Well,
it doesn't just happen.
I know, but like, I
understand what you're getting at,
but then the movie would be over in like 30 minutes.
No, it would just be Will Smith just saying like "damn it" or something because he just misses him and then goes back to like it's like a Family Guy episode now. It's just crap and then
yeah, it would be boring. But yeah, I like what it did. It kept it really speedy. There wasn't a whole. There was a really good yeah. So yeah,
it was a good movie. It was
good. I liked it.
We thought it was going to be bad, and it did better than what we expected.
Yeah, no, it was interesting. It was. Why is the camera getting closer?
Oh no! So we didn't see we saw this movie in 2D. It originally was in 3D. Do you see that there were like parts where it's like 3D? This is supposed to be 3D,
especially during the time jump.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, when he was time jumping. Yeah, but other than
that was subpar graphics.
I thought it was interesting what they did, where it's like you have to travel right from the beginning of time in order to get to the time period you want to get to.
I thought that was interesting. I just thought there could have. I thought it would have been cool if like he did really get stuck in like the Jurassic Age for a bit.
That's what I thought was gonna happen. Like, oh shit, this is gonna get bigger.
You know, like jump off a volcanic mountain.
It's just Will Smith riding dinosaurs for an hour and a half.
I'd pay to see that.
I would pay good money to see that.
It's just like it's just Tommy Lee Jones just like pops in, just like, hey, how's it going? I'm a caveman.
Me, K. And that was really weird, but it's like he gets to the bottom, like, and then he does like this Looney Tunes thing. He's like, oh, Space Jam? What?
Yeah. It was weird. I'd give this movie like a 7.8. Like it was good, but like, and the ending for me was surprising. I'd say go for the ending if you like
the Men in Black series, or if you want to like see what they're gonna do with it. If you have any small bit of intrigue in it, then yeah, you should definitely see this. I would give it a 7 out of 10.
7 out of 10 makes sense. I would probably say 6.57 for sure.
Yeah.
I liked it. I mean,
You know what? You know, it'd be a great thing to do if you have a bunch of friends over. You watch the first one, you watch the second one, then go out and watch this one.
Or wait till it comes out and they release
make a night of it.
A Blu-ray set of all three.
No, that's gonna happen, and oh my god, definitely. But yeah.
So we got Men in Black 3. It's not that bad.